cherry blossom festivals up there in Traverse City. So I felt like that because the kids were so talented. There would be like, you know, Russian kids who could play the marimbas with like 10 hands and like go to Juilliard at age 13. But I'd go fishing. I love to fish, and I'd go fishing with a guy named Mr. Delp. He was a teacher up there. It sounds kind of creepy, but it wasn't like that. He was a published author up there, and he wrote about, you know, the Upper Peninsula people. But he was a good fisherman, and we go out there and fish, and I really liked him, you know. And he asked me, well, what are you going to do when you get done with you? And I was like, well, you know, I was supposed to apply to college, but I didn't. And I was like, well, they want me to come back for a post-grad year so I can go to the conservatory and la la la. And I said, and he stopped me dead in my tracks. He said, don't do it. Leave here. Don't ever come back. Don't reminisce about this place, and go live your life and have an experience, and then write about that. And I wasn't a writer at the time. I was just a guitar player who thought school was stupid, and I still do. But look who's dumb now, and you know, you got Spencer over there, and you're a big success out here from Lexington, Kentucky, from the great state of Kentucky. But so anyway, so I did that. I left there, and I literally took his advice. I graduated, because the fishing, you only can fish for a short period of time in Michigan because it's so cold. So I fished, got told that, looking for an excuse to leave. He told me that. I graduated, jumped in my car, and went down to Bloomington, Indiana, where, you know, part of my story started, where I started touring with bands and found a band, and that's kind of, you know, I started listening to songwriters like Bob Dylan and Townes Van Zandt and John Prine, and I realized that that's what I wanted to do. And lo and behold, if I would have gone to school, I probably would be further along in my life and own my own house. And what else do I want in life? But you know, you don't want to own your own house? I want to own my own RV, but I've owned that before and it burned down. So.
True story.
Sad day, right? That story is a funny story. But anyways, but later on in life, I was not a songwriter nor did I have any records. I got this email through my website, and it was Mr. Delp, and he said, you know, I found your stuff, and I got to tell you, man, I love what you're doing. I can't believe it. I love this song, Fade Away. I was like, well, that's cool. And then I come to find out, Mr. Delp was a fan of all the songwriters I ended up falling in love with, right? So if I would have known that he was speaking from that position when he was telling me these things, I would have been like, well, maybe I should go to school. But I thought he was just coming off of some heater, you know, and telling me something I never heard before. And shit, okay, I'm going to go chase after life. And but you know, I can't take it away. So this song, the best time I ever played this song was tonight, and also in Birmingham, Alabama. All right, you guys ready? We might not know, but we'll get there. Steel mills of Pennsylvania, clouds of Ohio, against the green Indiana, looking out for the state patrol, horse tracks of the bluegrass, cold dust of West Virginia, in the pines of Carolina, the moon now sitting low, and I'm heading on down to Greenville, snake oil with the melody that I sing. I'm gonna find her, tell her I love her, yes I do, and see if she remembers me. Smoke hills of Tennessee, down the road to Georgia. Lay your head, you better get some sleep. I'll be closer to you tomorrow. Turn on the radio, find yourself a little coast to coast, see something in the skyline. I'm feeling like a traveling ghost. Now I'm heading on down to Birmingham, just in my hand. I'm gonna find her, tell her I love her, yes I do. Even if she's got herself another man, 'cause everything just fades. That's what we do here. Everything is gonna fade, yes, I'm fading away from you. I'm headed to Memphis, something there I gotta get with. Something in the air, you know, something my heart can't resist. On down the Muscle Shoals I'm gonna put my money on a riverboat. Lady luck, better dance with me, or else I'm leaving here broke. Now I'm heading on down to Jackson, $100 bill in a pocket knife. I'm gonna find her, tell her I love her, yes I do. Even if she's somebody else's wife. Places that never sleep, seen eyes that never dream. Believe that I'm getting somewhere, but somewhere's gotten to me. On the banks of the Cumberland, with my brother in a line, crossed every bridge with a river and every turn in between. With a melody that I sing, I'm gonna find her, tell her I love her, yes I do. And hope that you remember